received our distress signal. Mother will be pleased.
What? Visitors?
Look at you now, a real chip off the old monolith, huh? Just the right sort to save us from the coming cataclysm. Come on!
We agreed. I was handling orientation protocol.
Sorry, Lloyd. It's just too exciting.
We are in crisis, Tinko. Our defense against the Grey Strain has failed. The Necrolisk is in lockdown, but it doesn't matter. The infestation has compromised the very heart itself. We have been forced to rephase into Martian.
But how are you, anyway? Things good?
As I was saying, our defense situation is dire. Our remaining necromancs have reverted to their autonomous kill precepts. They will not distinguish you from those things.
I call that one mighty scratchikins.
It is imperative you meet Mother, receive her instructions, and prevent the imminent intradimensional catastrophe. Demonstrate your combat readiness, and I will grant you the requisite security clearance. Good luck.
Intradimensional what?
Oh, Jack, I've already explained it.
Sounds like it bears repeating, Lloyd.
If we were unclear, demonstrate your readiness by destroying infestation. Only then will I grant entry clearance. Act accordingly. Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire. That got their attention. Hostiles incoming. All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready! gone all quiet. That means we won!
Clearance approved, Tenno. I now grant access to the Necrolisk. Mother awaits. But I should warn you, she is not entirely herself. The infestation wormed into everything. After the Great Purge, there were no Dax, no Tenno to defend the place. Just us.
It's not your fault, Chip.
Technically, it is. And now you face an existential threat. If the heart stops beating, the wellspring of your power dies with it.
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
Tenno, meet the head of the Entrati family. What's left of her men? Mother, wake up.
Was before us. I had my proofs. My father's. I could hear him. I could hear him tapping at the untimed door.
Mother?
We went in, but again, he wasn't there. My husband congratulated me. Sarcastic halfwit. All the while, hiveweed was sprouting all around us. But it was just a dream.
No, Mother. You did all of that. You're as wormed as the rest of this place. The heart is about to fail, remember?
Oh, fuck.
Functional? We are. And we've summoned Chip here to help us.
It'll take more than an old Orokin thug to keep the heart beating. I don't blame you. You're just the product. The Orokin had no respect for my father's work, though I suppose you proved him right in the end. Same as Deimos. The infestation got in, got to me and my family, stole our names, our ideas. I can hear its high voice scratching in my mind. Let the heart stop beating. Let the door close forever. Only my dreams seem real now. So, I sleep. It's what makes you special. You know that, right? All thanks to my father. It pumps the arteries of the here and the void. The Entrati family has maintained it for an age, but it's breaking down, and only that idiot knows how to fix it. The man I used to call my husband. I think he's left for good this time. Maybe you can find him. Probably sulking somewhere outside.
Detecting active necromech signals nearby. It could be Father. He loves a good fight. Whatever you do, don't mention Mother. Nothing he hates more. This must be one of the last of Father's necromechs. It won't last long. Its struggle is a valiant one, but I fear the worst for our metal friend. The stalwart defender falls. Rest well, noble warrior. May you someday rise again. Now, to business. Guidance signal was coming from over there.
fight well for a runt frame. If you're ever interested in something a little more old war-sized. Wait. She didn't send you looking for me, did she? I am not going back. Look, you were the second wave, kid. The necromechs were void-shielded, sentient pulse immune. As bright as a bag of hammers, and just as dependable. Not like you. When I met her, Mother, she was as brilliant as she was broken. Chasing her father's ghost, convinced he was still out there. I thought I could fix things. I thought I could fix her. Like she was a loose light board or leaky hydraulic. So yes, she's right about me. I am an idiot, but I'm a reformed idiot. I'm done with her. This heart is breaking down is just another tactic of hers. Don't you see? Everything has to be about her.
That went well.
We must prove to Father that the heart is deteriorating. This will be more dangerous than any Grey Strain monster we've faced. We have to talk to Daughter.
Aren't you a fascinating specimen? Organic Fair's exoflesh, hybridized internals, untimed trace. You're a Tenno, aren't you? You need me to tell you where it is, which I wouldn't have to bother with if not for my parents, whose collective heads are so far up their collective lower sigmoids, the only air they breathe is what they secrete. Aw, that's kind of sweet, but look at us. We are beyond help. The disease vectors are too complex, changing faster than I can study them. We can only prolong the inevitable. Look, if you help me get back some of what my brother shredded, I'd be happy to return the favor. Deal? You're going to help me rebuild my sample collection. You're probably wondering what happens to it in the first place. Why don't you ask brother when you see him? We call that worm Fass. Don't worry about him, though. He's got bigger problems than you. Vaughn, his sister, they don't get along, as you'll soon see. This is a good opportunity for you, actually. There should be useful detritus falling from the explosion. Try not to get crushed, little one. Don't feel the least bit sad for him. He'll regenerate and even empty your head and exact his revenge. An endless cycle. Though it's the only proof I've got that the hive mind can be divided. Just collect what you can so you can get to the task at hand. Note the curious way they float above the surface to feed. Don't bother trying to spear them in the exocrine itself. Too damn viscous. Their biology is crucial to my study. Infested but not entangled in shared consciousness. If there's a hope in halting our mental decline, it might be here in these humble little specimens. Get to it! Looks like you've got the hang of it. But you have to understand, helping my so-called family is the last thing I'm inclined to do. You'll have to make it worthwhile. All right, that's enough. Return the specimens to me, and I'll give Lloyd what he needs to take you down to the heart.
I'm afraid I cannot open the gate with hostiles in proximity. You'll need to destroy them before I even think of powering the door. I remember my birthday. Woke with a knot in my stomach.
The hum of my specimen tanks was missing, silent. But I was surprised to find a little box wrapped in a red bow. A gift from my family that never, ever remembered. The note said, "Best wishes for my best sis." Can you guess what was in the box? A white powder, as smooth and fine as silk. My entire collection, cremated, atomized, and returned as a gift by my deranged brother. If you see him on your descent to the heart, don't be fooled. He'll stab you in the back if he thinks it'll get him a moment's notice from Mother.
Proceed to the heart. Otak and I will take a damage assessment scan of it.
Lots of Barty Scratchikins on the scope.
Maybe they're planning a party for you!
Noticed my collar, did you? A not-so-gentle reminder from dearest mother. No one in the universe can hold a grudge as deep or as long. She took away all my Entradi command words with it. Lloyd's got more respect in this family than I do. One simple mistake.
To be fair, it was not exactly a simple mistake.
How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? I broke the containment protocol. I carried the spores in. I screwed up. And suddenly, they all acknowledged my existence. Suddenly, something I'd done actually mattered. As if humiliating me would undo what happened to them. We're a lost cause. The infestation will come for what's left of us in time. Speak of them, and they shall appear. Admit it, Tenno. It's beautiful, isn't it? Maybe it's not the abomination you think it is. Maybe it knows better than Mother. Maybe we ought to succumb to it. Let it win.
Sun has strange ideas about what victory looks like. The solar rails, the Tenno. We all depend on the heart to keep the wall open to the other side. If the heart stops, everything goes with it.
Oh, but think of all the time we'd have for hobbies.
Requiem Cipher. I'm embarrassed to say I'm unsure what to make of this. Tenno, can you figure it out?
Hey, no worries, Chip. Let me get that for ya. That doesn't sound happy.
Don't distract them. This is very mentally taxing for a Tenno.
Ooh, let me! Got it.
Success!
By the heart, it's dead.
The wall's closing, Mother. It's over.
Good. Good? You think this is good?
Oh, so you're talking to us now.
Mother, don't. This isn't the time.
Shut up. I want to see how low she can dig.
Of course you do. Anything to make you feel better about yourself.
I wonder where he gets that from.
Stop.
At least you didn't try to kill me.
Oh, please. You've been playing dead since the day I was born.
Well, I wish you hadn't.
Stop!
Tenno, still functional. Listen carefully. Getting back to the surface is not going to be easy. I don't know how to break this to you, but your Warframe, it's barely functional. You're going to have to stay low and out of sight. I know a shortcut, but you've got to do the rest.
Having fun? I mean, it looks fun and quite dangerous. Oh, good, there's another up ahead.
You're nearly out. Be cautious.
You're still alive. That means we can fix this. We can get the heart back if we work together.
Do you think they will be willing to go back down? Sun and I can bait the worm to draw the infestation away, up to the surface.
Even if I agreed to help, what about the necromechs down there? Just one of those things.
I've got a little something that I've been saving for an occasion like this.
All right. I've got the calculus data for a restart, but I'll need 10 quanta of leptosam. Son?
I have it. Should we wake up grandmother?
Let her sleep. Wouldn't want her to worry.
All right, with the void closing up, you're gonna be too weak to help in that frame. Snake's in rough shape, but she's got enough juice for one last ride. What do you say? Ready to go old war style? All right. Not ideal, but I've cross-routed your Warframe impulse stream directly to Snake. Now, she'll feel heavy, but you'll get used to it. Head outside, and we'll run a field test before your descent. All right, squeeze off a few rounds and get a feel for them.
There's no time for training exercises.
But we've got to prepare...
Tenno, get down there. You're just going to have to learn as you go.
to... Yes! Secondary systems are back up.
The caves won't be exactly clear, but it should help. I've dispersed some specimens to keep the infested out of the way.
Oh, so it's okay if you do it.
Eat powder pellets, you...
Take it easy. I've summoned some velocipods too.
I've managed to bring additional systems online.
It's a lot, but we're counting on you.
She's waking up. You should have additional functionality. was that necromech?
Carter, the spores. Son, you're on repairs.
No one listens to me.
Tenno, can't have this area contaminated. Clear out those infected and destroy their spore clusters before we seal the chamber. Clusters clear.
I rigged Snake with an old Omni tool. Ready? What do you think, Mother?
Seal the chamber. Initiating restart sequence. By Loke, we pass through and beyond.
Chamber sealed. That's it for your ride. And a one-way trip for poor Snake. I'll cut the reroute as soon as the heart's beating. And you'll be back to your old self again.
Restart in 3, 2, 1.
You're sure you've got the correct derivatives?
Again. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Just perfect.
It doesn't make sense. Something must be interfering. I checked the equations.
Well, check them again.
Don't yell at me! Again! There it is! Tenno, you've got to destroy this thing, or we're back where we started!
Ow! You have no idea how jealous I am right now. You gave her a good send-off. You have my thanks. Ah, Snake. I'm gonna miss you. But you've earned your rest, alright? Rerouting you.
Yes. A rest.
They're an insufferable lot, aren't they? My son, father, blustery and spineless all at once. His absentee wife, mother, who can't see past what she's lost to see what she has. And who can blame the children? Daughter, trying to convince herself she's so different. It only makes her more the same. And the boy, poor son. He mistakes kindness for mediocrity. Who's he competing with other than himself? But in a crisis, they can come together. I've no idea what you're talking about. But even as they've forgotten themselves, their names, their bonds, they might still be a family. Seems you're an important part of that now. So maybe I can help you and your family. There's Warframe, Zaku, somewhat of a family themselves. A sum of many, a composite of others we lost in the ages that our Entrati family has served here. There. And now, I think we've had more than enough excitement for one day. I could do with a little lie down. You make sure you stay safe and snug, dear. Wrap up well. It's a thief and a liar is Deimos. Steals over girls and boys and cephalons too like a nasty fog until all the bright lights in your memory are quite blotted out. That's why they're like that, you see. So much forgotten. Oh, but we mustn't cry over it. Never that. Help me bring them back, would you, dear? Remember how it's done? Pinch of this, dab of that, mend a kettle, mend a heart, and it's all one. Why they bothered packing all this, I'll never know. Well, if you're sure I can't persuade you. Goodbye, dear. I'll see what else I can unearth for you.
Hi, I'm not Lloyd. Lloyd is Lloyd.
You'll have to excuse Otak. His personality was damaged irreparably by Deimos's energies, making it necessary to transfer his intelligence to this.
So many things to
our
mine
current
on Deimos.
share
For instance,
form.
you can mine minerals,
Unfortunately,
ores,
my
gems,
attempted
minerals.
defragmentation of his persona matrix was not a complete success. Tell them about mining, Otak.
Mining. Oh yeah, mining. There are things to be mined. Minerals. We'll use the minerals to make
The
the
things that are necessary for survival on Deimos. Now, ask politely, Otak.
Would you please mine the minerals? Will you be mine? I mean, a miner? Well, hoot. Shrewd. See you again, ship.
This would be where I showed you my birthright of ancestral fish, but... well, you've already met my charming brother. Some remnants of the original genetic matrix appear to have survived in the exocrine, though the infestation is steadily claiming them. If you can catch any and bring them to me, I'd appreciate it. We can salvage anything useful. I can't undo what he did, but I won't let him have the last word. Be careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything. You know where to find me.
We tried it her way. And where did it get us? Just look at me. So now I'm doing things my way, like I should have done all along. We'll show them, won't we? You and me. Make them sit up and pay attention. The weapons? They're just one branch of the project. You keep on like this, and I might cut you in on more of what I've really been working on. You know what I'm talking about. Had a taste of it already, didn't you? Still here if you change your mind. I guess you know what's best for you. Don't go getting infested now.
My family may choose to live in witless denial of our condition, but I accept it. Deimos is my mistress. Whether I chose her or not, her bitter kisses fester in my veins. Witness, Tenno, we are truly become one flesh. I crave to understand her for myself. Whatever you need to provide me samples of her processes and function, wildlife, I will provide. But if I am to understand them, I require them intact. You sedate them. I shall arrange retrieval. You shall be rewarded. Mm-hmm. As you wish. Indeed. You'll notice the life forms of Deimos are constantly ripping chunks out of one another. You'll notice the life forms of Deimos are constantly ripping chunks out of one another. If you have, see you around.
This is not how I would have chosen to welcome a colleague, but embarrassment is a luxury I discarded long ago. Frankly, my daughter is an entitled, self-pitying whelp, my son an arrogant upstart, and my husband a mealy-mouthed relic of his old self. Every last one of them has let me down. You may find them useful. I barely find them tolerable. If I can count upon your loyalty, we will work well together. I intend to tame this place, and you can help me. Perhaps. I do appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work. Together, we will pacify this moon. Disappointing. May you reconsider. So be it. On Deimos, be aware of all things. They all knew. They came with... So be it. Let's see what you're made of. The infestation is a marvel in its own way, an endless fountain of ever-changing flesh, bone, and gristle. A particularly murderous specimen has been reported assaulting other teams. Would you be so kind as to find it and put an end to it?
Warning. You are now in the region indicated in the reports of a, quote, murderous, unquote, infested. Caution.
Oh, I can't wait to meet our new Mr. Bitey Scratchikins! I bet if you check in with the Grenier survivors, they can point you to Mr. Scratchikins!
Friends now, Tenno. We all kill infested. Yes? See who kills most. alive. You good, Tenno. How, Garv, help?
Wow, the grunters can't keep up with you. They look all mad. They said we should go play with Mr. Scratchikins if we're so...
You will need to create a killing zone. Activate local excavators to clear yourself some room to maneuver.
One of the diggers ran out of juice. We better see what we can find to power it up again. That's a digger finished digging.
An excavator has completed its digging cycle.
All the diggers got through digging. That's great!
Excellent work, Tenno. With the ground well prepared, we can now proceed to the next step. There is a strong possibility the target can be lured here with the correct bait. Locate the relevant ingredients to proceed.
Hold up. Detecting glass resonance. It's close.
Finding the parts necessary to make bait should not be too hard. Take down a few infested and look for parts.
Whatever these cephalites have become, there's no going back.
That should be sufficient. Use the vessel to begin infusing the bait. Infested will now be drawn to the infusion. Terminate them close to the vessel to expedite the process.
Dream, there's gotta be a way to take these things down.
Only infested that are terminated in proximity to the vessel contribute to the infusion. Bait successfully deployed. The desired target is approaching. Eliminate it to fulfill mission parameters. Confirmed target is down. Deimos just fractionally improved its odds of survival.
The cephalons tell me the infested specimen was located and slain. A small victory, but victory nonetheless. Perhaps it's just as well. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation may still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down there. Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it.
Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key.
Bravo! Annihilate that life form. Obliterate any morsel of data we might have gleaned from it. We'll need additional samples, but this is a good start. That should suffice. Place the components into the vessel.
Now we're cooking. Uh-oh. Something's coming. Don't let it grab the snacks!
The combined sample is ready. Hurl it against Orifice Portal and it should open.
Yay! Let's go inside before it starts chewing!
Airborne impurities from the infested have rendered these tunnels highly toxic to non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced. Organic material from the infested can help counteract the environment and keep us alive longer. They are well adapted to this. Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly. strongest local infested are inbound. This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed. Toxicity levels are dropping now. The infested have retreated. We can proceed to the isolation vaults. You are almost through the infested tunnels. The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
Ah, the Necromech Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno.
Never doubted you for a minute, Chip. Come on! I'll show you the locks on the vault.
Shed no tears for the necromanc, for they are now relentless enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that. I have suffered substantial damage. Request stabilization with void energy if available. Warning, damage severe. I cannot hold on much longer. Void energy required. Now that I have activated all of the generators, the vault door is now active and awaiting the correct code.
I'm gonna have to bail if this keeps up. I'm all but done. Help?
A maximum of 3 errors are permitted before the failsafe protocol seals the vault. Do not simply guess. Some of the knowledge that was brought back from the void never left these vaults. I hope you can find a use for it.
Very, very good. You descend and return, most pleasing. So many descend and remain as remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open. Very well then. I am open to dialogue. Very well. I am reasonably certain I shall see you again.
Shall we? As you wish. Go on, dear. May you have much joy of it. Let's you and I have a chinwag. Oh well, can't be helped, shall we? Maybe later. Always nice to see you. Do stop by again.
I was to be a scientist. Now I see the short-sightedness of mere intellect. Provide me samples. Soon my parents can come crawling to me to beg for my data. Indeed. I'm dreadfully sorry, but despite appearances, this is not a pet shop. Sedate a predacite or vulpophyla that's been wounded by the infested. Then we can talk mutagens. I shall languish in weary solitude until you return.
Look at him. Smirking. He knows what he did. You know, he had the gall to call himself a scientist before Deimos. I remember when he ate mud. Until next time.
Keep safe.
Mining isn't my only interest. I'm also interested in mining. Mining for minerals. Mining for family. Mining for the future. Also, minerals. Mining is good. You're a good miner, Chip. Keep on mining. See? I knew we were friends! Oh, playing it coy, huh? Will you be mine? I mean, a miner?
There's useful material all over the drift. It isn't just a mass of senseless flesh. Okay, maybe not today. Be seeing you again, I'm sure.
Go on, dear. As you wish. I'll be right here, gathering dust.